What's happening? All right, man. Let's see who we got in here. 16 already. Wow, we got Kevin L made it. Josh is here. Tony's here. Kim's here. Paul White, what's happening? Christina M, what's happening? Thanks for coming in. Robbie Altry, what's happening, brother? Torp is here. What's going on, man? All right, Tony made it. All right, Mark's Garage, Edgeville, West Virginia's here. Junker Clunker made it. What's going on, buddy? Give blood. Steve, what's going on? All right, I think that rounds out who's talked to me so far. Hey, Junker Clunker, I'm still waiting for Forsaken Steel. He's sending me the Christmas in July. You sent it to him. He said he's sending it to me, and I got a couple guys I'm going to send it to, and I'll make sure I continue to link. I'll make sure I tag everybody, but I'm waiting for my Christmas in July. Kim was looking online and getting us some stuff for that. That's going to be fun. Hey, Jesus made it back. Thanks for coming back, brother. I appreciate it, man. That's Rick's buddy. Terry Moot, what's going on? Harry's here. Floyd made it. What's going on? All right, thanks, brother. He probably sent it. I just ain't got it yet. All right, let's see who else we got in here. I don't know if you guys saw, we started making the interior components for the car. Hey, man, the whole back we're going to just have wrapped in vinyl. I like the idea of keeping it with the Velcro, because just kind of like boxers, they got to get down to fighting weight. If I want to race, all that stuff can come right out. We can trim weight quick. So it's pretty cool. That I'll tell you what, that Velcro bites, man. It really grabs. So at first I was like, I don't know if this will work or not, but it did. It keeps the cushions on the couch too, because the dogs like to knock the cushions off the couch. All right, what else we got going on? Thanks, Steve. Yeah. That's Kim's idea. It's like I seen how she used it upstairs for the cushions. I'm like, why can't it work here? And it did. Hey, thanks, Kevin. Yeah, we're working on it. The side panels for the back, I cut the wood out yesterday or the day before, but I didn't cover them yet. I just got them sitting in the car, and I took like the window garnish for the back window out to kind of like look at everything. I had to go run back down to Lowe's, because the pieces we bought, 2x4 pieces, they're not big enough for that back panel. Or excuse me, the side panels. So I bought a full sheet, but I think I bought like one size bigger. It's a little heavier and a little warpy. I'm undecided on that. I'll show you guys. I'll make a little video tomorrow. We did a few things on the car, and I just haven't had a chance to tape it yet. One's here. Gordon Walker's here. What's happening? Hot Rod Garage. All right, thanks for coming in, Don. Yeah, it just haven't had a chance to film yet. I'm going in a different direction with the battery emergency shut off. I was going to put it in the lock hole first, and then I just thought, okay, let's just move it over and put it on the side, still on the trunk lid. And I just, it's really a hard thing to decide for a 55 Chevy because of all the contours and the lights. You guys know what I mean. And like I've told you, jumping to a different subject, but it leads back to the same thing, I promise. I got a hold of Jay, and he finally has a station wagon bumper. Now, you guys, anybody that's been watching the channel, I've been looking for an original station wagon bumper. I actually gave up, and I texted him the other night, and I'm like, yo, Jay, do you got a bumper laying around down there at the shop that you could sell me? And he goes, I actually have a station wagon one. Do you want it? He knew I wanted it. I'm like, yeah, I want it. So Kim and I are going to get that tomorrow. And I want to mount it on the back of the car. because I went ahead and I got a push pull from Summit, and I'm going to put it either right under the bumper or through like where one of the holes is for the license plate, because that was the other reason I wanted a station wagon bumper for the 55, because to get it off of the trunk lid and down onto the bumper. And I mean, I have the little plates from the 50s I'm going to use for the car. So there's plenty of room to put it there or right under the bumper off to the one side. When I mount the bumper, that's when I'll make that decision. But I did buy the thing from Summit. It came today, and I ain't even had a chance to open it. I got home from work. We had a major downpour, and my gutter was clogged, and my basement flooded. Not as bad as it usually does. Kim did a good job of saving it, but it did. So I didn't get a chance to open this up yet. But you guys know what I'm talking about, the push pulls. I'll stop and check the chat in a second. I'm kind of babbling. All right, let's see. You know, we've got the rod. There's the rod, the aluminum rod, all right, with the swivel. And then it has its own bracket. You know, it has its own bracket, just like what it looked like on the thing. Oh, the handle fell. And it's got the little handle, and it's even got a sticker that says "push for off." I'll make Kim paint something on there. If I make a bracket and put it like right under the bumper on one side, I'll have Kim paint it on there. Push in for off, out for open. So that's the direction we're going. I actually have the positive cable in the car. I have it ran from the trunk to the front, and I didn't put it on yet, but I bought a positive post to put on the firewall so I can run everything off the firewall. You know, basically in the battery stock location, I guess, right in that area. I just kind of got it like mocked up in there, but it's in there. So we have been working on stuff. Let me stop for a second and check the chat. Let's see who's all in here. You guys are getting ahead of me. All right, let's see. Howie Mook's in here. What's going on, Howie? All right, who else? One made it. What's going on? David Soloway made it. Thanks for coming in, man. Shaky's here. What's going on? Give blood. I think I said hi to you, Give blood, but if not, hey again, brother. Hubie's here. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming in, brother. What else we got going on? Did I miss anybody? Yell at me if I did. I think I got everybody. Yeah, David, finding that bumper, I could, you can buy one and remanufacture, repop or whatever. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's like, if it's nice enough, I'll polish it up with 4-aught and go with it. And if it's a little dingy, well, we'll sand it up and we'll paint it. Well, it is what it is. But I think Jay said it's decent, so it'll clean up. So we're going to go see him first thing in the morning, and we're going to get that. And like I say, then we're going to work. Then we're going to work the shut off. I just couldn't bring myself to punch in a hole in my trunk lid or off to the one side a little bit. I could have put a hole in the splash pan, but those things are already, like, as soon as you put them on a car, they talk about rusting. They want to rust. So I don't want to give it any openings. So, yeah, we're going to put it either through the bumper around the license plate area or right under the bumper off to the passenger side a little bit. All right, so that's what I'm doing on that. I'll probably work on that maybe Sunday, maybe Monday, because I really have to get back on the Nova. It's not that I don't want to work on the Nova. I just haven't had a chance with the weather. Tomorrow it's going to be really hot. I'm going to do the best I can. I got to get the old it's on the tip of my tongue. It's going to come out. The old fuel line out of the way a little bit. It wasn't really in the way, but it isn't even hooked up now. So I'm going to get it out of the way so there's no fire hazard. And I want to cut that floor and get that other piece welded in. I got it halfway cut out, and I just want to finish it up and get that going. and I'm going to jump right into the trunk after that. And once all the flooring's done, the trunk, then we're going to do the passenger side quarter. But I have to start on it. I have to have started, you know. So I'll probably do the 55 work Sunday or Monday. I don't know what video I'll put out first. I mean, it's like it's no big deal. I'll just put up something. You guys will have something to look at during the week. My regulars will anyway. So that's what we got going on there. Hey, Chevy Shane. I found a wagon bumper if you're just getting here, and I'm going to go pick it up tomorrow. Yo, Lonnie, what's happening? All right, man. Well, happy anniversary, dude. 46 years. Wow, man. That's great, dude. That's awesome. Kim and I are getting up there. What is it? What are we coming up on, hon? Uh, I'm gonna get it. 32? 32? Yeah, we're coming up on 32 years. Not quite 46, but 32 ain't bad. Coming up on it. Not quite there yet. We don't want to rush things. Thanks, Don. I appreciate that, dude. I'm working on it, man. It's like I try to like calculate every little thing. It's like I overthink everything. But yeah, it's like that's why I get behind. I sit out there and daydream about where I want to put it. Like I said, I started with I was going to put I was determined that I was going to put that emergency shut off in the keyhole and have some kind of remote puller to pop the trunk, or just get the Jeep clamps, like whatever. But I ultimately decided I'm like, nah. Then I went over and I'm looking at putting it on the side of the trunk, and I just couldn't bring myself to put a hole in the trunk lid. So and I was just looking on the computer. Kim's like, "What are you doing in the house?" I said, I'm looking at stuff." She said, "You're supposed to be out working on the shop." And I said, "I am working. It's just I'm not physically working." And I found I decided on that. I've seen it once or twice. They say the Flaming River one's the best. And then I was reading and everybody said the Summit one is the exact same thing without the grommet and without the name on it. It's the exact same. So I bought that. I have a whole bin full of grommets, so I don't need a grommet. So we'll make it nice. We'll make it nice. That's what and you're right, Don. That's exactly right. And that's what I'm doing. It's like a lot of people are in the cruise in the cars or the car show circuit. I'm just into being out in my shop and playing with it and having fun and coming up with new ideas. When it's done, it's done, and they say they're never done, and it won't be ever done, but it'll be drivable sooner rather than later. I mean, we're really close to where we can get it in and out of the shop, and that's going to be fun because I would like to do a lot of stuff outside a little bit, like blow all the dust out of it, move it around, maybe maybe put a little bit of rubber in front of the house just to give myself some motivation, you know, nothing crazy. Thanks, UB. Yeah, 32 years, buddy. Let's see. There you go, Shaky 39. For the younger people, are there any younger people in here? I think so. For the younger people, it is just get up and try again tomorrow. Everybody wants to, oh, I'm mad. I'm splitting up. Don't go to bed mad. Well, you can go to bed mad. Just get up and try again tomorrow. That's all I can tell you. Yeah, you're right, Steve. The car's got something to do about it. Do you like that meme I sent you one? Hey, there he is. What's going on? Forsaken Steel made it. What's going on, buddy? I'm waiting for my Christmas in July. And we'll complete the chain. I had Kim found some really cool stuff. It's going to be fun. That'll be a fun video to make. And I was saying to Junkers and Clunkers, I'll make sure that I chain it. It's like it started with Junker Clunker, it goes to you, and I'm sending it to a couple guys, and that way maybe we can get it to branch out a little bit more. Get everybody involved, and just tell people keep tagging the same people, and we'll just make a big tree. I think that's what you guys had in mind, anyway. That's what I'm doing. Yo, Jason, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Tim Robinson made it. What's going on, man? Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Henry's here. What's going on? Let's see what's going on. Papa T made it. Trevor, what's happening, buddy? It's true. It's true, Robbie. It's 100% true. We got like a running joke in the house. It's like I come home with one of those scratch off tickets. I'm like, this is my retirement package. And then the next one comes home. It's your turn. It's yours. But the truth of the matter is, she's going to take both of them. It doesn't matter. You know how it is, man. They're bullies. They take all your money. Hey, Jason, I've been meaning to ask you, what happened to your neighbor? Is she all right? She used to come in to your lives and she was coming into mine, but I haven't seen her comment in a long time. Becky, I hope she's all right. But it seems like she hasn't been around for a while. I apologize, Terry. Have a sip. It's right there, too. I get the babbling. And remember, you guys that are members of the channel and have the fill the bucket badge and emojis, you guys can have the take a sip thing too. Take a sip. That's right. You're welcome. Yo, what's going on, Grady? It does. It helps, Mark. Oh, thanks, Gordon. Yeah, I remember that from last year. That's the biggest one they have every year. All right, that's cool, man. As long as she's healthy and okay, that's good. Because I just remember she was coming in like every week. I'd always see her on your lives, and I'm like, then she just disappeared. And it was like, just make sure she's all right and tell her hello. All right, okay. Oh, that's pretty good. That's great, Chaz. Congratulations to your sister. Thanks for coming in too. Where's Rick? I ain't seen Rick tonight. He usually calls me on Friday on his way home from work too. He didn't call today. He must be busy. Yo, Eric, thanks for coming in. What's happening, man? Take a sip. Absolutely. Earlier, I think I did Junker Clunker. I was just saying that you're going to make it tree branch off. I said that whenever I get my Christmas in July, I'm going to show it, and then I'm going to say, well, it started here with Junker Clunker, then it went to the Forsaken Steel, and then I'm going to branch it off the two guys, and then let them, take it from there. Hey, Brian Kinnear, what's happening, man? He bought a section camper. What's a section camper? Was that one of those things you put in the back of a pickup truck? Oh, or is that one of them ones you pop up? I don't know. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey man, I do the best I can, man. That's all I can do. Slide in. Section 8. Oh, man. Whew. Mm. So our weekend's pretty much laid out. 96 tomorrow. 96. 70, all like 75, 74. I think for a little bit on Wednesday it was 78. And as soon as the weekend comes, now there's no rain tomorrow as of yet, but 96. So it's going to be hot. And I probably got a little bit of water in the Nova. You know, the Nova's sitting on that incline. It's got the trunk open with just the car cover on there. So I'm sure there's water in it. So I'll have to let that dry out for an hour or two. While it's drying out, I'll take the fuel line off that side and set it off to the side. I got to get that. I got to get that bent up uh, fuel tank out of there. You know that with that big dent in there. I'm telling you, when I took that and cut that line loose and just ran it right to the gas can, that engine smoothed right out. So it was starving for fuel. That was the biggest problem with it. Sure, it could still use a nice tune-up, but that was the biggest issue with it. I'd say tomorrow I'll do a tiny short. I'll walk out there and drain the water off the back of the cover. It's got a lot of water on it. I'll film. I'll do a what do they call it? One of them little shorts. It was about the same on the cover at the trunk. It bellies down. I don't know if it's quite as much as Dan's. Dan's was more like a cold tub instead of a hot tub. I don't know if you guys saw. If you didn't get a chance, run up and say hey to Andy at Andy's Doghouse. He's back on YouTube. I was getting worried, man. I think I might have said something last week, but I was getting a little. I'd said to Kim, I'm like, man, I said I'm getting worried about Andy, and it was true. He was sick. He said he was laid up for about 3 weeks. And he made a video 2 days ago. So if you get a minute, go up and wish him well. He's back at it. He's back out in his shop messing around. We got to look out for each other, man. I try to, when I don't see somebody for a while, I get a little concerned. Okay, that's cool, Kev. Outstanding. Absolutely. You see, he's riding around. What he put a short out today. He's riding around in that station wagon. The one he was going to sell. I don't think he's going to sell it. I think I commented, sell that Cobra or something, man. Keep the Tri-5 stuff. You don't want none of that yellow hobo water, that's for sure. Empty pockets. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Take a sip. Woo. So we got a bunch of running around tomorrow morning. We're going to see Jay first thing. And then on the way back, Kim's making me take her to this dollar store down there in Delaware somewhere on Philadelphia Pike. I don't know. Somebody at the other dollar store said told her that that's a good dollar store, so we got to go to that one for our craft stuff. So that's our morning. And then either go to my other house and get the ladder or go down to my son's house down in Ridley that we're going to be working on here in a couple weeks to get the other ladder because I got to get up on the roof and clean the front gutters because I while it was pouring rain, I fixed the gutter, but it was too late. There was already water in the basement, but at least we got it cleared out for now. Hold on, I'm looking, Gordon. Yeah, we had tornado warnings up here too, Gordon, today. Seems like every storm's a major storm these days. There's never a regular old rainstorm anymore. Yeah, that's terrible. That's Dollar Tree. That's where Kim goes for her crafts. That's what I mean by dollar store. I never liked those. They're not dislike them. They're just like a taffy, I guess. How bad can they be? All right, buddy. Take it easy, Chaz. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Who, me? I don't say, did I say epic? I don't think I say epic, do I? I don't think that's one of my words. Who's saying epic? Oh, it was Grady saying epic, not me. It wasn't me. My 90s adjective is killer. That's killer. Hey, John S., what's going on, man? Thank you. You have a good night too. Take a sip. Shopcat, what's going on, man? I'm just going to sit back and watch them all try to agitate you now, one. Get them, Bry. It sure is, Torp. Oh, man. You guys crack me up. I probably I need an excuse to go back down there. It's like also I was looking at, and I don't know, maybe some of you guys like Steve, you got your car, and Don, you've got a couple cars, and who else got 50? Mook's got a 56. So I'm looking right now at carpet kits. All right, now, excuse me, they have a molded one that goes the whole way back, even underneath where the back seat would be. And I'm wondering if any of you guys have those because I was actually considering one of those. One of the main reasons they're readily available. The standard carpet kits are not available in black right now. All right, Hubie got a 55 too. I apologize, Hubie. But I'm looking at carpet kits right now, and I'm looking at that single molded. I'm going down to that shop tomorrow, Robbie. So that's where I'm going because he well, I'm not real one. I want a nice interior. I don't care. I want one. I'm going to put it in there. So That's just the way it is. And if I'm not real enough for some people, that's just too bad. My car, my rules. I don't go by somebody else's guidelines and rules. There's a okay, Steve, and it goes back and it goes all the way under the back seat where the back seat would be, right? I would never do that, Robbie. All right, very cool. Because then the only place I'd have to put cuts is right at the safety hoop. I'd have to cut all the way in so I can fold it down in and have little circles there. All right. I think that's what I'm going to go with. They're only a couple bucks more than a standard carpet kit. And I think I'd like it, nice and molded in there. And so that's what I'm going to go with there. Now, I was going to get it right away from Classic Car Industries. I stopped because I think either it was the standard carpet kit or it was the headliner. The headliner was like something was back ordered, and I will not order if it's back ordered because you could be waiting in 6 months. I'll find somebody who has it, or I'll go without a headliner for right now. I'm not if it's back ordered, I'm not ordering it. Just not doing it. I'll eventually find something. Jay may have a headliner down his shop. I got to check with him and see. But I do need to talk to him about visors. Yo, thanks, country boy. I appreciate it, man. All right, I'll check it out. Yeah, that's what I said. I went through that. Kim had to go on Jegs and cancel the order. I bought those little sections of the inside quarter for the Nova, and they weren't right. I was hoping they would work, but they weren't right. Oh, okay. So here we are. It's up on the halfway point. We're about to do stickers. This is going to be the last week I do 2 sets of stickers. Kim pointed out, and she's right, just about everybody in here has won. If you haven't won stickers yet, if you have won, let somebody who hasn't won win. All right, so we're gonna. This is the last night. We're gonna do 2 sets. From now on, we're gonna do 1 set. All right. So I have first of all, I have the peel clear and our little buddy Phil. All right. Let me get the number pulled up and we'll do it. All right. Let me see here. Okay. That's all right. So I need a number between 1 and 30. 1 and 30 for the BW Garage clear and to fill the bucket. Go. There it is. Henry. Henry. Henry won. Henry. Number 14. It was Henry. All right. I think I have your address upstairs, Henry, so I'll get those in the mail to you. Now I have the BW round and to fill the bucket. All right. Fill W for the next set. Let me get that ready. Okay. All right. A number between 1 and 30. 1 and 30. Go. Woo. Wow. This is taking a minute. This is taking a minute. Nobody yet. Come on, guys. You can do it. There it is. Howie Mook. Howie Mook, number 20. Thank you, Howie. That might have been the longest guessing one. That might have been the longest guessing one. There you go. Number 20. Very good. All right. Yes, listen to let's do what Kim said, Christina. Send us an email. All right. My email's in the about section on the homepage. Send an email over with your address and we'll send you something. All right. There we go. Hang on 1 second. Sorry about that. I hate dead space. My buddy is in the hospital, and he just texted me. I was worried about him, so I just. All right. Let's see what we got here. Is that your first win? I didn't know that was Henry's first win. All right. Well, send me your email. No, I sent Henry something. I know I did. I think it was a shirt, though, wasn't it, Henry? I can't remember. You won. I think you won a big prize. You won like a shirt or something. Oh, this is. Hold on a second, Steve. I'm trying to catch. Would encourage. Yeah, that's what I always think that too. Is like people like whenever I go to car shows, and you'll see at these cruise-ins and stuff around here anyway, there is a small group. I'd say it's about 6 to 10 guys, and they have the small stuff, the stuff we're not really interested in. They got the Hondas, the Subarus are real big around here, and they put the trash cans on there for their exhaust, and they got the black hood just like we would have a black hood on our our stuff, and the people are like, I ain't looking at. I go over and I respect and look at their stuff too, because they're the people that are going to be staring at our stuff, the 55, 6, 7, Tri 5 stuff, the Camaros, and they're going to develop a liking to them. They will. It'll happen. I mean, look at me. I was born in 1970, and I love 50s cars. I love the Tri 5 era cars. I'd take that over anything, it'll happen. It's just like it's like it's a as you age, your opinions change, your politics change, your opinions in cars change. So I'm always nice. Like if these guys, I ain't looking at their stuff. Dude, what are you gonna do? Chase them off, and then the hobby dies? Go over and say, yeah, that's pretty neat. They'll come over and look at your stuff. You know, And plus, it's a cash issue right now. A lot of those guys might like to have something like that, but they're not at that level in life where they can afford that. Shoot, 25 years ago, I couldn't have got into a 55 Chevy. You know, it takes time. Yeah. What's everybody talking about here? What are you putting up? What are you putting up eggplants on there for, Kim? Isn't that like the emoji for wieners? I'm just asking. I think that's the emoji for wieners, Kim. You know that, right? I think in my limited internet experience, I think that means wieners. Oh man. Okay. I was assuming your innocence, darling. I was not. Mike Mays made it. What's going on, man? No, but a cruiser. If I had a nice 4 door, if I wasn't going to do a conversion or something, that would make for a nice beach cruiser. Put an LS motor in. They're dependable, but I mean, if you're going to go to the track, you're going to get hit. You remember, guys? You guys remember last year where that guy running his mouth and that dude smacked him in the back of the head with the can and dropped him like a bad habit. I got that. I'll put it back up. I had it on our Facebook group. it's like an LS guy talking shit, and then the guy standing there with his. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cuss. He's standing there talking crap, and the guy that's about to hit him with the can's got the can there, and it says "Big Block Chevy." Hit that LS guy right in the head. Wow. I'm old school too, Shaky. But like I said, I wouldn't mind a like a 4 door 55, 6 or 7 cruiser, like a beach cruiser with an LS motor. You know, Even like Dan's convertible. That would be cool with an LS in it. You wouldn't have to worry about it. Start right up, run, go. They're very dependable. They just work. But at the end of the day, if I'm in a hot rod, I want a big block Chevy, man. I've had a ton of small blocks. I got another one out there with the Nova, and they're fun. They really are. You get the RPMs up on them, and they're fun. But nothing is like a big block Chevy, and I know you guys know that. What's the old saying go? There's no replacing displacement. There just isn't. That's what they say. Yeah, I do too. Like I said, if I had a beach cruiser Forsaken, or like a 4 door or a Tri Five, I wouldn't hesitate. But the prices on the LS stuff is creeping up too. That used to be, the big allure, and it still is a little bit to some extent. The big allure of the LS, like the 5.3s out of the trucks, that's go fast, cheap, quick. It just is. It's like they say that the opening in the cylinder walls, like on a worn in motor or something. You go to the junkyard and get a truck that has like 130,000 miles, where you could brush your teeth and comb your hair in the cylinder walls, and they just put the turbos on those things because of the gapping of the worn in motor, and it just worked. You go fast for next to nothing, really fast. But nowadays, they're creeping the prices up on them too, because everybody wants them, because they were cheap and the prices are going up. Ooh, ooh, God bless you, buddy. I thought you could do it cheap, man. The way everybody was telling me, you go to the junkyard, 700-800 bucks, you get a nice worn in 5.3 and stick a turbo on there and go to the race. At least that's what the guys around here were doing, or telling me that's what they were doing. There's nothing wrong with the 396s and the 402s, Tony. They're nice. You know, every time I think of a 396 or a 402, though, I think of a Chevelle 70. I know it was before, after, and it was in other things. I get it. I get all that. But that's what pops into my head. They're nice. There's nothing wrong with them. I almost bought one of those. One was done. It was a 402, I think. It wasn't a 396. I think it was a 402. And a guy had it. It was like the month before I bought my engine. He had it on Craigslist. Nobody was having anything. And this engine had all the paperwork on it. It was done. And I think the guy was asking like 4,500 or 4,500 or $5,000 for it. And it wasn't exactly what I wanted. I brought $3,000 in my front pocket. I said, I'll give you $3,000 for it. He had all the paperwork. My buddy Kevin went with me. We brought the bore scope. We just, just to verify, you just peek down in one of the cylinder walls, make sure it looks brand new in there. That's all you can really do. Paperwork, you got to believe it, right? He had the cam tag for it and everything. He said, nope. I said, okay, no problem. Month later, I'm glad I waited. I ended up with a 468, 454 bored out. It's 468 cubic inch motor, and so I'm happy, I got it for the price I wanted. I ended up paying a little bit more, but you get a little bit more. But he was willing to move on the price a little bit too, and but on that engine, it was a little less certain. So I dropped it off for Rob. You guys know the rest. And Rob went through it. He found some stuff with it. But overall, I got a dependable engine now, And I got into a big block Chevy. And I didn't pay the 10 that everybody else pays for the skip white stuff. Considerably less. That's pretty cool, Robbie. You don't see that every day, to 348s. That's awesome. Yeah, they're good engines. Absolutely, Tony. It's a big block. Like I said, there's no replace and displacement, and they work. They go. Yeah, it's like on a budget too. It's like, the Ford guys and tease the Chevy guys and vice versa. But the truth of the matter is, if it's Ford and it's performance race stuff, you guys know that's big dollars, man. Big dollars. It's like Chevy will get you in the ballpark for a fraction of the price, a fraction of the cost, and they just work. Don't you guys be talking to Kim about them Corvairs. I ain't getting no Corvair, man. Mopars work too. Absolutely, Torp. I had a Dart. I had a 70. I wrapped it around a railroad trestle when I was about 17. But it was only a slanty 6, and they go. You can make them work. I don't know any of you other guys. I always watch Uncle Tony. I mean, get my little Mopar fix over there. Go visit over there. He's always talking about something cool. And he's made some performance stuff out of the Slanty Six stuff, man. He does some cool stuff over there. Hey, Swamp Thing, what's happening, buddy? Thanks for coming by and saying hello. I appreciate it. Hello. It is better late than never. Absolutely. Whatever you can muster up, man. Sorry, guys. I get distracted. I bet you Shaky was over there probably like all parched and stuff, waiting for take a sip. I'll get you one, Jason. With the prices of everything going up and everybody, people are going to be hurting. And I'm not one to, I'm thrifty, but I'm not one to take advantage of people. But you're going to start seeing a lot of projects getting abandoned with just the way the economy and inflation and things are crazy right now. And there's people that started projects that aren't going to be able to finish them. I mean, let's face it, you got to feed your family and you got to be able to put gas in your tank to get to work first. So it might be time, Jason, to start perusing the marketplace and perusing, the I don't know about Craigslist so much anymore, but just maybe race junk and stuff like that. And people are going to be looking to unload half-done projects, and that's how I got my big block. It wasn't so much the economy at the time, but the guy got in a situation where he had a bad back and he had to get surgery, and he just wasn't going to be able to put it into the project he was doing, and he was just trying to recoup some of his money. And he needed some money fast to get him by for a couple months. So I had money. He needed money. Got to do what you got to do. Gordy made it. That's all. Hey, dude, that's awesome, man. I love how you hang out with your grandson, dude. That's awesome, dude. You guys are always doing stuff. I always check your pictures out. I don't get on Instagram much, Gordy, but when I do, I go over to your thing and look at your pictures because you always got some good stuff on there, and that's awesome. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. Yeah, but I'm going to keep my ear to the wall. If there's a deal I can't miss on, if I got a couple of bucks, because it's like, the one thing about these cars and the car hobby, it's just like it's a hard asset. And I've told you guys that 100 times, and I'll say it again. And I proved it. It's like Kim thought I was full of crap. Not really, but a little bit about like when I had the Z28. I said, don't worry, I'll be able to give you your money right back whenever we, and I did. When I decided it was going to go and sell within 2 weeks, everything, that car paid for itself. Plus it paid for its own insurance and the parts I put in it. I was a little better than even above water when I got rid of it. And it's like they're a hard asset. They hold their value. Just take as long as you take care of them. You start beating the crap and you don't take care of them, well, then they're not going to hold their value. But don't look at your 401k now. I mean, I'm telling you guys right now, you do not want to peek at that right now. I'm not even looking. I don't want to get sick to my stomach, but ain't nobody taking your hot rod away from you because it's a hard asset. It's right there. It's going to be there. If anything, everything, the price on them's all creeping up. No, they don't, Terry. They're there. It's. I'd make him take me out for steak too, Jen. We was asking about him, and Shaky said give him some crap because he bought some kind of Section 8 camper or something like that, man. What's wrong? He said give Rick some crap. That's his own brother. He said he bought some kind of Section 8 camper. Did I say that right, Shaky? Oh man. Woo. Thank you. I was waiting until he said something. They're gonna stick you out back there. Do you see that shake? Oh man. That cracks me up, man. Ah, shoot. Oh, I can't stop chuckling. I got this. You ever smile when it hurts right here from smiling? Yeah, get it on cinder blocks in the driveway. mRNA. I don't know what that is. Hold on a second. Let me go back up here and look. Why not? Paddle whack. Is that what you meant? Oh man. I'm sorry. I got my glasses off. I'm leaning into the dang computer again. She'll tell me about that when I go upstairs, but I forget. It's like when I can see and read good with the glasses on. I can sort of see. It's just I like to read without glasses on. I got that where you can't see far away. Up close, I see good. Take a sip. Oh man. All right, let's run through here and see what we got in here. Because we got just under 3 minutes left. So this is when I say my appreciations to everybody, man. I had fun tonight. I really did. All right, Forsaken Steel, Junker Clunker, Henry, Kevin L. We got Paul White, Floyd, uh, Jason, Steve, Henry, Gorney. Thanks for stopping by. One, as always. Mark in Edgeville, West Virginia. Christina M. Hubie, Terry, Josh. I didn't see Turlo tonight. I wonder what happened to him. What's going on with him? Maybe I'll text him later. He usually at least stops by. He must have something going on. Sometimes maybe he's hard at work on that car. Him and his son are going to be. I don't know if you guys saw last week. They're going to try to put the hot rod together in 150 days or something. That's a tall task. In theory, that's what Jason said. I didn't see Jason tonight either, so they must be working in the garage because it's in theory. Well, we'll see what's going on with that. John S. One, Tony, Rick, thanks for stopping by. I hope everybody has a great weekend. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Believe me, it's not on purpose. I'm sifting through. Swamp Thing, Shaky. Man. Robbie, as always. David Soloway. Hubie. I think I got most of you guys. If I missed somebody, awful sorry. You guys know. I love everybody. Howie Mook. I missed Howie. Oh, Torp. All right, man. Everybody take their last sips for the night. Tell me what you want to tell me and let's have fun. I did too, man. I enjoyed having everybody, man. Kevin L. I appreciate all you guys, man. I really do. I look forward to Friday every Friday. I know I tell you guys all the time, but it's somewhere to hang out and talk to everybody about cars. Happy Empty Pockets, Paul, have a good night, brother. Shaky, everybody have a good week. Work on your stuff, man. Even if it's only 1 or 2 nights during the week, go out there and even if it's just wiping it down with a rag and looking it over. You'll come up with new ideas. Take it easy. Love you too, Henry. I really appreciate all you guys, man. I really do. We love you guys too. All right, so I'll catch everybody next Friday night. Until then, be safe, have fun this weekend, and play with your cars.